Action number 0577, take one.
Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Astin, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Time flies, doesn't it? Hello, Johnny Olson. You all ready out there? Terrific. Are you ready up here?
Yes.
How quickly tomorrow comes.
Yes, it does indeed. What's your problem? Good morning. Is everything okay?
Yes, the nurse is with me, isn't she?
Yes.
I'll be all right.
She'll have the wet sheets ready for you just as soon as you're finished there. Okay, now let's say hello to our two players, John Schlicker and Pat Reilly.
Yay, Pat.
John's our current champion. He has won $2,850, and he's being challenged by Pat Reilly here. They've both had their first round questions, and neither one of them scored. But the night is young, so we'll see what happens in round two here right after we see about this message.
Love it.
Yes, right. Here we go. Second and final round coming up. Pat Reilly.
Try B again.
You want to try B again because it was so good to you last time.
Hang in there, Mama.
Hang in there.
I love it.
He says. Nobody knows this, but listen carefully now. But the world's first sandwich was invented by Mildred the Cannibal.
Oh, dear.
And she made it by taking 2 slices of bread and putting them around her husband's blank.
Gee, that's really a toughie.
Yeah, that really world's first sandwich. You're not going to lay out on this, are you? Just because the word cannibal was in there, are you?
No, I'm going to play with you this time.
Okay.
You say you don't play, but you ain't playing.
She made it by taking 2 slices of bread and putting them around her husband's blank.
I have a cute, adorable,
Oh, I'll
charming
bet you do.
answer.
So Charles is finishing up
I'm
now.
ready.
Everybody else is ready?
That's a terrible answer, Scoey.
That's a terrible question, Brett.
Pat Reilly. Nobody knows this, but the world's first sandwich was invented by Mildred the Cannibal. She made it by taking 2 slices of bread and putting them around her husband's blank.
Body.
Body. What she means is Mildred ate the whole thing. All right, Scoey.
I really don't know why they booed, because if anybody knows about cannibals, we do, don't we, darling? Of course, in my family, we were not as hungry as in the
In the Reilly family. So you just said
kneecap.
just a kneecap. Yes. It's like
I wouldn't have touched that with a redwood.
That's right.
I
Yes.
said, this is a little play on words, which is what makes it gives it its charm. I said she took 2 slices of bread and put it around his buns.
Around his bun.
Cute answer. Not the right one.
Right. Not bad, though. I like that. And 8 people out there did. I don't think the rest of them understood it, Charles.
It wasn't 2 slices of bread.
Oh, it wasn't 2
It
slices.
was a hot dog roll.
Oh.
And she put it around his index finger.
His index finger.
Now, that answer will come out in hardback the first of the year. You want to read it.
What do you say, Patti
Oh,
Duke?
dear, I said thigh.
Thigh. Yeah, that's right. Versus, a leg.
Versus what?
Well, versus a leg, the parts of chickens are thighs and versus... Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe you'd like to play both parts.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you said it now. I said leg.
Yeah, I inadvertently said his answer.
okay,
there.
it's okay.
Yeah,
That's all
sorry.
right.
Is it all right, Patti?
Sure, what do I care?
Yeah, what part? 2 slices of bread and putting them around her husband's...
Half-baked mistress.
Half-baked mistress. Okay. So now, John, you're in a good spot here. All you need is one to win the game as we go to the
It ain't
second.
gonna be that easy either, Johnny.
How about a half each?
Terrence the turtle was thrown out of the turtle race
Oh.
when they discovered that he had a blank under his shell.
I got it, honey.
Put it down in that card.
Oh, boy, have I got that answer.
This kneecap will be discarded into the file here.
You
Okay,
had
good.
your answer, Stephen? Good.
Right? Now we come over here to John Schlicker. Terrence the turtle was thrown out of the turtle race when they discovered he had a blank under his shell.
An engine.
Engine. He says engine, that sounds logical. He gave a logical answer. One engine win the game.
Yeah, we might end up with a tiebreaker.
Oh, really? Why?
I know what makes me move. He had a burr.
A bird. Yes. That's a good answer. Yes, indeed. All right, Brett.
I thought this was the real winner. I thought I finally had caught on. I said he had a rabbit under his shell.
Oh, that's interesting.
Don't know that. I'm going to tell you a story about the turtle and the rabbit. Now you've hurt my feelings.
Listen, it may not be a winner, but it was charming to say rabbit. Charles.
This is a big day because they'll find out now if the lights still work over on those two boards. I said a rotary engine.
A rotary engine wins the game. What the rest of you have? Okay. Come on down. While John's getting set over here, Pat, we're going to say goodbye to you. We're sorry to see you go, but we do have gifts for you, and we want to say it was a pleasure meeting Pat Wiley. Thank you. Goodbye, Pat. While she's spinning off, we'll spin this message for you. Come back. Now, John has been up here for a second time now. He's got $2,950. He's going to try for over $5,000. You ready, John?
Right.
Okay, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank Marine. Remember, the answer that audience gave most often, if you match it, is worth $500 to you. Then if you match the one they gave second most frequently, you get $250 and $100 for the bottom one. Whom do you call it?
Captain Charles, for sure.
Captain Charles.
Yes?
I said United States Marine.
United States Marine.
Patti Duke.
Patty Duke.
Me?
You.
Oh, aqua.
Aquamarine. All right.
Richard.
Richard?
Submarine.
I think you got three good ones there. There may be another good one in your head. What do you say?
I'm going to go with the United States Marine.
U.S. Marine, all right. You don't like that idea? You want a submarine? Oh, wait a minute. You may not always be right, you know. Let's find out right now. If, what is the United States Marine is up there, and let's reveal the $100 response. Submarine. You were wrong. You thought it was going to be under the $500, the submarine number. Okay, you're looking for United States Marine. Let's see the $250 response. U.S. Marine! Congratulations. So that gives you another $250. Yeah. So now you have an even $3,200. Now what do you say for the $500? Aquamarine?
I'm getting smarter
Boy.
by the minute.
Well, let's find. Slide it, Earl. Aqua is right.
I never would have believed that.
What
We
a
had a-
cheap way to plug her new picture.
Is that her new picture?
No, but it sounds
No,
like
but I'll-
it could be.
Yeah.
Patti Duke and Aquamarine.
Aquamarine. Well, that's amazing. All right, now you're going to play for another $2,500, John. Remember, you got to match one of them head to head. Which one will it be?
I'll try Richard again.
All right, Richard, get ready to write. John faces me. And here we go. For $2,500. Cup blank. That's C-U-P blank. Cup blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, John, we asked you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you put in that blank? Cup.
The only thing I think of was cup hook.
Cup hook. Have you ever heard the old vaudeville expression, give him the hook? They used to have this big hook when a guy was doing a bad performance, and the hook would come around his body and drag him off the stage like this, John. Just drag him right off the stage, and sometimes he's never heard something. I'm only kidding, John. You never know. John, come back. I've changed my mind there. Sometimes, you know, you never know about this show. The strangest things have matched. We'll find out right now for $2,500 if cup hook matches. Richard?
Get the hook ready. Cup and saucer.
Cup and saucer. Well, you know, there are a number of good choices there.
Cupcake.
What did you have? Cupcake. That's a very good one. Cup hook.
Cup hook.
You just wrote that, Charles. You're lying to me, Charles.
Would I just write it? No.
Yes. No. All right. Now, John, if you're ready, we'll play another game. Let's welcome Julie Tuttleman. Hello, Julie.
Hi, Gene.
How are you, Julie Tuttleman?
Oh, I'm nervous.
You are nervous. I'll hold your hand while you
I
tell us
love
a little
it.
about yourself. Okay,
Thank
tell us
you.
about Julie Tuttleman.
I'm a senior at UCLA studying psychology.
Oh, really?
Oh, I have 2 roommates and a part-time cat.
You're studying psychology. You're a senior?
Yes.
Yes. And what are you going to do after that?
Well, I think there's a real need for psychologists today. They say 1 out of every 3 people has some kind of an emotional disorder, so you look at 2 of your
Up here,
friends.
it's 5 out of 6.
Yeah,
Well,
here
look
it's
at 2
5 out of 6.
You look
5
at
out
2
of
of your
6 up
friends,
here.
and if they're okay, it's you.
Okay, good luck to Julie Tuttleman. And we'll begin now by asking her to make her selection.
I'll take A, Gene.
All right. In the operating room, the surgeon said, "Hey, you! Turn down that fan. You just blew the patient's blank off the table." Was that acting a little more
That
convincing?
acting was excellent.
With-
There should be a little more sense of urgency
Yes.
and the importance of the event,
I
and
see.
just a bit faster.
But you believed that the fan really was blowing the patient's blank off the
Yeah.
table. Okay. That's all. That's the only goal I
I
had
mean,
in
would
mind.
I be here if I didn't?
Really pushing it there.
Okay.
Hey, you, turn down that fan. You just blew the patient's blank off the table.
I'm not
Did you
too
hear all that,
crazy
Julie?
about the questions this week.
Think about it for a second.
I
Everybody
want to know
ready?
what Julie's cat is when it's not the other part of the time.
No, it's a full-time cat. It only lives with me
Oh,
part-time.
I get it.
My roommates don't like cats, so I sort of sneak it in when they're not around. And
They're
sneak it
allergic.
out.
Yes. Already, Charles, we're waiting for you. We're hearing the story of the cat's, Julie's cat's life while you're writing.
Okay.
What kind of cat is it? What breed?
I don't think it's any breed, but it has 6 toes on
No
each foot.
kidding. Yes, that's interesting.
And it walks real bow-legged. It's a real strange-looking cat.
Sweet. There. Now, shall we go on? Oh, okay. In the operating room, the surgeon said, "Hey, you, turn down that fan. You just blew the patient's blank off the table."
Sheet.
Sheet. That's not bad. Now, they are always covered with sheets now, aren't they? Scoey, you ever been in the operating room?
No, but I know that you can only be covered with sheets in certain areas.
Oh, yeah, the things they're not operating on.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. I said toupee.
Toupee. Turn down, you just blew the patient's toupee off the table. What do you say, Brett?
I said rug, so Scoey and I win.
Yes, each other. Charles?
You said what?
Rug.
Rug.
Oh. I said heart.
Heart. It was open
Thus the
heart.
expression,
You've got
heart
to have
hit the
heart. Okay.
he went to school, a hook school, that's what you'd say.
To round out the body that's on the
Come
floor.
down here. Brains.
Brains.
Oh, this is a terrible bit of surgery, isn't it? What do you say, Richard?
What was the question again?
Hey, you, turn down that fan. You just blew the patient's blank off the table, and she said sheet.
I said organs.
Organ. Okay. Now, Patti Deutsch.
Yo, I said the thing that would most upset the surgeon.
What?
And he just blew the patient's Blue Cross card off the table.
Oh, dear. Now, John, we'll see how you do with your first rounder in a moment or so, but right now we've got this for you. Oh, hello there. We've been waiting for you. Yes. Now, second half of round one. John, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
This is it. Everybody plays. The airline pilot said, that new stewardess is weird.
How weird is she?
Oh, I'll tell you how weird she is. The pilot said, when I announced that we were losing altitude and that we had to lighten the load, she threw blank out the window. That's how weird she was. Some of these are tough, aren't they?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
thanks.
airline pilot said that new stewardess is weird. When I announced that we were losing altitude and that we had to lighten the load, she threw blank out the window.
Honey, sometimes when I got it, sweet, don't worry about a thing. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, by the way, Gene, Ella Fitzgerald's record of this theme is coming out around the first of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a great scat artist, but she couldn't get by this one.
Yes.
That's too soft.
Charles and I feel that this is the most forgettable melody ever written.
No, I was humming it right now.
Yeah.
Hum it now. Stop the music. She's gonna hum the thing. What?
I can't even sing along with it.
Okay, now John Schlicker. The airline pilot said that new stewardess is weird. When I announced that we were losing altitude and we had to lighten the load, she threw blank out the window.
The passengers.
You see the passengers. All right, there we are. Passengers. Threw them right out the window.
That will lighten the load.
That will lighten the load.
I knew her, and she threw the other stewardess out the window.
The other stewardess.
Well, she was a big girl. She
Oh, I
was.
see.
The other stewardess, big ugly thing.
Yeah. Out. Okay, Brett.
John, you little devil, would I let you down? The passengers.
Passenger. What came to your mind?
I said the seats.
The seats. That's one way to lighten the load.
Thank you.
They love you, Charles, in spite of those boos. Now,
Well,
Patti
she
Duke.
was sort of angry, and she threw all the first-class passengers out.
The first class passenger.
Yeah.
All right. That's 2 for John.
See, but that's not weird. That's sensible.
That's right. Get
Throw
him.
passengers up.
Right. What would be weird?
Well, really weird. She threw herself out.
Threw herself out. That would lighten the load, all right. Patti Deutsch.
I said she threw out all the overweight passengers.
All overweight passengers. Okay, so that's a match. Hey, that's 3 for him, and none for you. Now we push the button and go to round 2. Julie.
Okay, this time I'm going to try B.
B.
If I do better, B for better.
All right, B for better, she says. The condemned man said to the captain of the firing squad, he says, No, I don't want to wear a blindfold. But is it okay with you if I wear a blank? I don't want to wear a blindfold, but is it okay with you if I wear a blank?
Okay, anything you say, hon. Isn't that funny to you, sweetheart?
Okay.
No, that's the last question. That's right, throw that away.
All right, everybody in the upper tiers, right? We're waiting for it. Now, Julie. You think it's kind of a hard one? Well, let me read it one more time to you and give you another chance to think about it. The condemned man said to the captain of the firing squad, he says, No, I don't want to wear a blindfold, but is it okay with you if I wear a
hat.
A hat? Scoey, she says hat. What do you say?
I don't know. When I get kind of close to the contestant's answer and they boo, I sort of take it personal.
Yes.
You know?
They'll get you in the parking lot later. Watch it.
Stocking cap.
Stocking cap and hat is a match. Okay, there's one. Brett?
Well, he wanted to go out with a lot of style.
Yes,
So he said, couldn't I wear a nice bracelet?
A nice bracelet. Charles?
Well, my
No
great
offense, Charles.
my great uncle was shot by a firing squad, and he had very pretty hair, and he requested a hair net.
A hair net. Okay. Hairnet is close to a hat, isn't
Rally.
it? Could that be considered a hat? All right, whatever. Just, what do you say, Patti?
Just a basic black dress.
A basic black dress. Simple. Something, nothing ostentatious. Got to match them all to stay in the game. Julie.
Please call me Julia.
I mean, no. You're Julia. She's Richard.
I thought he'd wear a bulletproof vest.
A bulletproof vest. What do you got, bulletproof vest? And congratulations to you one more time. Is that what you do for the winners? Is that what you do for the losers? Julie, it was a pleasure
I'm not a
meeting you.
loser.
No, you're not.
I get all these lovely consolation prizes.
That's right, you get a lot of consolation
I'll be
prizes.
consoled.
And it was a pleasure meeting Julie Tuttleman. Goodbye, dear. Now, you come right back. Would you all like to come back and have another go at it?
Oh,
No,
yes.
I'd like a drink.
Can we play the
actually.
game?
And you could play the game, too. We'd have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Scoey, let's see the pearlies. There you go. Isn't he beautiful when he smiles? Yay! A parting bon mot? Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.